All right. What's up, guys? How's it going? Um, I'm going to forewarn you, this video will not be any drifting, no working on the car, nothing like that. It's all actually going to be me talking, but it's all about the New Year's and what's going on and what the plans are and stuff like that. So, if you're interested in me, this channel, and where it's going, then stay tuned. If you're here just for drifting and stuff like that, perfectly fine. Next video. Alright, let's dive right into it. So, I'm not one for New Year's resolutions. These aren't necessarily, new year, new me. Still the same person, actually. But they're things that I want to accomplish before. It's not lifestyle changes, it's goals. New Year's goals. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start with stuff for this channel, for basically the equipment. I'm sorry. Let's start for the goals for the channel. We're currently at like 2,400 subscribers. Before 2020, I would like to be at about 5,000. Between 4,000 and 5,000 is really the goal. That's where I'd like to be. I'm only at 2,200 or something like that because of Adam LZ and Alan. I'm sure you watch their channels. They gave me a shout out. People came over here, started watching. But with all those subscribers, I'm really only getting about 100 views, and that's pushing it. It's really between 70, 80, 90 every video. So I'd like to be at about 1,000 views as well. So that's the channel itself. Now let's talk about equipment for the channel. Equipment. I would like a proper camera. This camera that I'm using right now is my cousin's, and he's been amazing to let me use it. It's honestly all I use to record right now. For track days, all that stuff, I use that and a GoPro. Actually, and one of his GoPros too, because I have a GoPro and he has a GoPro, so I'm using his as well. So he's been very patient, and huge shout out to him and thank you. But I want my own camera, just because I want to stop borrowing his. Next is I want a video camera as well. So while this one does video and it does it great, and the camera that I'm going to get does video and it does it great, these are more for pictures, and they're centered around pictures versus it's really just the focus rate. Going from here to here takes a second, and then back to here, and it takes a second. So with video cameras, it's a lot smoother. It's better for recording cars and stuff that's going fast, low light, stuff like that. This is just some research that I've done and that I've heard. I'm sure you guys may know more than I do and whatnot. And with everything that I'm talking about, if you guys want to chime in, I appreciate all of the feedback. So, that I have one GoPro. I want another GoPro so I can be recording 2 different angles at once per run, because sometimes I'll be going for a wall tap, but I was recording forward, and it just like I tapped the wall and I'm like, oh great, that would have been great on camera, so now I can do 2, 3 different videos at one time. This is on there. I'd love to get a drone. It adds a whole extra side of recording that's just it's a whole different view, and that goes we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But the next thing for the channel is I'd like to make an intro. I'm starting every video just, hey guys, how's it going? It'd be cool to have like a little thing like Alan does and whatnot. His is nice, and I like it. That's enough for the channel. I think that's already a lot. I hope I'll be able to financially be able to afford all of that by the end of this year. So I think we could do it. That'd be nice. Next, we'll talk about the cars. Car, we don't know anything yet. So with the E36, as I've told you guys before, I wanted to keep it stock power, build the suspension, build the chassis, do all that kind of stuff, and do it like that. So I want to do a cage. That's pretty a cage, a bucket seat, and a steering wheel. Those are really the last three things that the car needs. I'm gonna fix things that need to be fixed, but as far as aftermarket stuff going into it, that's pretty much all that I'm doing, because I want to keep it stock. And this goes into this next thing. Oh, the last thing that I might do to the car, and I would like some of you guys' feedback on this. And this is, I even wrote it down, fat maybe. Fat maybe. I wrote it down in all caps. But I would like to do a 5.3 liter budget truck swap. So add a LS motor, but 5.3, keep it stock, throw it in there, make sure it runs, done, don't worry about it. The issue with that is that I can fabricate the mounts, I can fabricate all that stuff. Transmission. What transmission do I use? There's a company that does BMW transmission adapters to mate them together, but they're based out of like Australia or something like that, and I'm trying to get in contact with them, see if they'll send me one, but that's a whole ordeal. And then if I go with a different transmission, then I gotta make a drive shaft as well. It's a lot to think about, and I'm not sure if I want to do it, so we'll see. This next thing is something that hasn't been mentioned. I've hinted towards it, kind of joked around about it, but I wanted to build this car currently to drift professionally in it, or not drift professionally, but compete. I wanted to compete with this car, but instead I'm actually building a whole new car. The car is being sponsored out, or brought here, and it is going. I'm watching my words because I have a lot of information I want to tell you guys, but it's so painful. We're gonna build a whole car, and it's not gonna be for this year. It's gonna be for next year. So it's gonna be a whole year of. I'm gonna make a whole series about it, how to build a pro car on a budget within a year. Hopefully within a year. That's that. That's the end of that page. Okay. Now we're on to me. Things that I would like to do. I am going to be starting a new channel. It's just going to be an additional channel for me to record on. This channel is all about drifting, and I love that, but there's a whole other side of me that if you guys go back to the very first video that I ever made, there's a whole other side of me. I love guns. And while I'm not going to do this whole competition thing because I don't have money to spend like that on competing with guns and ammo and this, that, the other, I really don't have the money for that, but I have a whole lot of gun knowledge and information and stuff like that I'd like to share. And instead of putting it on here and making this channel kind of an all-around channel while the name is still Drift Rod, sucks. It's not very specified. So this channel is going to be about me and the car and us, and it's like this is the family. The gun thing is going to be guns. It's going to be, I like all of this stuff. I like my guns, my flashlight, my knife. I carry this stuff like all the time. Not the gun yet, but soon. So like that's like a whole side of me that I love and that I like. So I'm gonna be making a new channel. It's not there yet. It's not up. It's not posted. I will let you guys know if any of you guys are interested in guns, interested in learning about that stuff. I would love to share what I know, or what little I know, Next, it goes along with the gun thing, is that I'd like to get back into shape. I used to work out. When I was competing with guns, I used to work out, and I was really into all of that stuff. But I've just fell out of it, with time and stuff like that. So get into shape. I've waited a month after the new year, so that way all the new year, new me people leave the gym, and then now I'd like to get back into it. Um, this is kind of about the channels, but I want to make better videos. So like, while this video is good and it's horrible, let's be honest, it's horrible. You don't want to listen to me talk, but while my videos are okay, I want to do some more editing, some more, you know, angles, throw some more music. I want to work on my editing skills to make it more enjoyable for you guys. Okay, so I want to focus on recording more. I don't live with a camera in my hand like Adam does or Alan does, because, you know, you guys, they are daily vloggers. They have it in their hand at all times. They gotta, you know, keep an eye out for what they gotta record. I want to work on that more, and I want to just get more footage to be able to edit and keep the same length of videos but make them better. So that's that. And then the last thing about me is that right now YouTube isn't really a priority, and I really want to make it a priority. Not the priority, because I'm still going to school and that's very important. I have to finish that, but I want to make YouTube one of my priorities. You know, right now it goes drifting, school, and then YouTube, and I would really like to, you know, bump it up to like school, YouTube, drifting, to where right now and I really see that as financial as well, because I'm dumping all my money into drifting, so that's really the most important thing to me. And then the next has to be school, and then YouTube's kind of like, you know, if I can make a video, I can. So that's why I really haven't dedicated myself to like 2 videos a week, and I'm only doing 1 now. But that's that. So that's about it, guys. If you guys have any questions on any of this stuff or anything else for the new year, just leave it down below. I will be seeing you guys next week. Keep it sideways.